I thought this week was good challenge-wise. We came in second behind the recorder team, but first compared to masterminds. While this week was good, conflict did arise. Getting frustrated and trying to figure out where things were was really difficult. Before even getting to class, I was already kind of frustrated and tired from the night before from practice and things, so I didn't really have a good attitude coming in. So I know that definitely affected how I acted towards my teammates and doing the challenge and things like that. I kind of already started to get frustrated in the beginning because the first clue we were given random letters and had to put the letters together and figure out what the word said. And from the very beginning, I said it was Wagner, but my team didn't think I was right. So we wasted 10 minutes after that trying to figure out what the word was. And then after that 10 minutes, we actually did figure out it was Wagner. So I was already kind of mad because I already knew it from the beginning, but my team didn't go along with what I was thinking. I think we were all getting super competitive. You could tell because we weren't laughing a lot. So a lot of our competitiveness came out. And so I think that's kind of what led to the frustration and conflict as well. Because we were all so adamant about winning this challenge that we wanted to do it our way. And we weren't seeing other people's views sometimes. So that was a lot different than previous challenges. I think that Kai and I have really big personalities, and so in this challenge we kind of did clash a little bit. It wasn't bad, we were just really both wanting to win, and so at different points throughout the challenge I could tell that we were getting frustrated with each other, and that was kind of hard, but I feel like Nicole kind of kept us all grounded, and she was just calm about everything and trying to keep us going. I thought Khalil kind of ignored it, not in a bad way, but he just had his head on straight and wanted to complete the challenge, so he didn't really dive into the conflict. Neither did Nicole, but we all just knew that we were frustrated, knew the conflict was there, but we just worked through it as a team. I didn't really have an approach to fight the conflict. I just fought through it because I knew the reasons why I was getting frustrated, and I knew it would eventually go away. I just had to get through it and fight through the next challenge to get to the next end point. My goal this week was to focus on myself and on my team and not worry about what other teams are doing. And for the most part, I was fine, but until we got to the art museum, we saw the observer group in front of us, and we were both trying to get to the same location. And when we got there, I was so focused on where they were going and what they were doing because I wanted to find the clue first that we got sidetracked. And during that time, we easily could have found it before them, but I was just so focused on following them and getting to where this next card was first that we lost time there. So I didn't really this week, but at least I noticed like when I start to do that and when I start to focus on other people and how it really does affect my own race or challenge in this case. Also, I learned, and this reinforced the fact that if I have a bad attitude, it's going to affect the rest of my day and the challenge and things like that. And I've already known this, but this just reinforced the fact of if you start out with bad attitude, it's not going to get any better unless you change your mindset about different things. And for the very last clue to finish the challenge of the day, we were having a really, really hard time figuring out where that location was. We were getting super frustrated and things weren't really working out. So we did give up and we started to walk back to the class, and we were just talking about how dumb it was and how we couldn't figure it out and how mad we were. But as soon as we got pretty close to the class, we saw Natalie and realized that we figured out where the location was. And this really just taught me to not give up because you never know how close you are to the end. And if you do give up, that next day, that next month, or that next race could be the results you're looking for. But until you fight through that point, you'll never know what could actually happen.